George Bernard Shaw says there is no love sincerer than the love of food. Well, I could not agree more. That love echoes in the flavors of Armenian cuisine. And we are joined today by Aline Kamakian, a passionate cook and co-owner of Mayarig restaurant, and anthropologist Barbara Dreskin. Can you tell me what inspired you to write this?
Well, I had always a dream of doing this, keeping my mom's recipes, you know. But after the restaurant and everything, people loved the food and were telling me, is this really Armenian or not? So I wanted to prove that this is really Armenian and went beyond recipes. We started by recipes, and with Barbara, because she's an anthropologist and everything, so we went beyond recipes, we went into the culture of Armenian culture.
Why would people say that they did not believe this was Armenian food? Is it inspired by something else?
No, because the names are in Turkish, since Armenian were deported from Armenian history, so people think that it's Turkish. So,
well, you were telling me that you both traveled together and went on this journey in order to make this book. So tell me, what kind of stories did you bring back to tell us?
My idea was to go to the places where the women came from who gave me their recipes, and to see what was really there, what was still left of this Armenian culture that had been there until the beginning of the 20th century. And so we traveled about 1,800 kilometers in eastern Turkey, looking for Armenians, looking for
Did you find a lot of Armenian people to talk to and to help you?
Well, into the countries, no. They were really deported and back to, some of them Istanbul and some of them back to here. So we find very little. But we found the recipes and we found still doing it in different ways. So that was more important because we found the sources. How we came.
And this is what, in the book, you find the actual stories of these Armenian foods. Well, I know we brought some dishes that our camera crew is going to get us, that we're going to try. I want you to tell our viewers what this is about.
Well, we choose some, like...
You know, it's really interesting because I have friends coming in from abroad that are saying, you know, they're calling me and they said, can you please reserve at Mayarig? They all want to come back here to have Armenian food. And it's becoming increasingly more popular year after year.
Exactly. When we wanted to open first the restaurant, everybody was telling me, oh, you want to give us sejuk bastırma. I said, no.
It's not just sejuk and bastırma.
Armenian food is so rich, you cannot imagine. The difficulty is what to put in the restaurant. You know, we have already a really big menu. The difficulty is what to put. So today we chose a small vegetarian part.
Okay.
Okay.
So tell me what this is.
This is the lentil kibbe that we call. This is lentil and bergol.
Okay.
Okay. Together with a bit of salad with tomato and persil and onion.
Okay.
So it's pure vegetarian and it's very healthy and very good. You can have it as an entree or as a main dish if you want to have. This is an olive salad.
Oh wow! Look at
okay,
that.
Olive with pepper paste, some nuts, tomato, and
a lot of spices. I noticed. There are a lot of different spices.
Armenian cuisine is rich by a lot of spices, but it's not hot. So you can find all the spices. You can have the red pepper paste is the basic. Red pepper, you use it constantly. We use a lot of nuts. Okay.
Do you want to try? Can I try this?
Yeah,
actually,
sure.
let's
dip it in the salad, the half of it, and it's better.
I hope I don't get fired for this. And that's
this is the sareburma. It's an Armenian baklava. It's really old recipes. Okay. This is the old-fashioned way of doing it. It's a palmito way, and the paste
the pastry.
The pastry is made by hand. Okay, so it's all made by hand, and then inside it's nuts and cannelle and some sugar.
Some
it's
vanilla
basic,
and
but it's very tasty and it's very.
It's very good.
Healthy.
Well, any last words? How did you are actually from Belgium. You're originally from Belgium. So what can you take from this? What story can you tell me what stayed with you after all this experience?
It's the story of these women who first of all kept their culture alive, kept their families together through all the hardship, and with so much patience, with so much generosity, day after day, do this job, humbly, modestly, preparing these delicious tables.
Speaking of women, you said this was, I remember when you sent me an email, you said this was passed on from mother to daughter, and you wanted to preserve this tradition.
Yeah, because you know the Armenian history, how we arrived here and everything.
Right.
Imagine after all this, they kept this recipe, and the food was kept. You know, the food is culture. They kept this with, really, it's so difficult to keep it, and they came in a place, they don't have any money, and plus they didn't have all the ingredients. So they kept it, and slowly, and they rebuilt it, and this is why I wanted to keep it, to start with my mom.
So the tradition keeps on going through the love of food. And we hope you guys enjoyed this as much as we did. I'm going to be eating after this bulletin ends.